weekly chart. I've done these zigzags. I must have looked at this a while ago. So far, at least one of the scenarios is playing out. So this kind of pattern, and what's going to happen next? Are we going to just come back? This is a weekly chart. So were we going to just see this pull back or go up higher? I don't know. Obviously, there is big news coming up for Ethereum. Many think that it's actually going to take over and restart the bull run. What would you take out? What is it that you want me to look at in particular? Where you want to get in, or?
Yeah, I would like to know, where do you think it is going, considering that all those news are building a big hype about the merge? So where do you think it could run into the resistance on the way up before coming down? Because I don't think it's going to restart the bull market in these conditions.
See, let's add a few more lines to this, because there is definitely, as you can see here, this was the high here, and it literally acted again as resistance, support, deviation. We had that W here. Obviously, that was another point of, I'm going to mark that as well, where we see this. Those little wicks. Let's just go down to that level here. So right now, it is going to probably cool off here. It had a proper strong push, nice push for a couple of weeks. Some nice nearly 100% move up from 1,000 here to 2,000. Those waiting for 700, 800, didn't see it yet. For now, on the weekly, it pushed above the 200. As you can see, there is the 50 EMA here. Let's just get rid of that because it's obviously taken over the. But this is the point where it hit for the minute, and it's acting as resistance. Let's add alpha trend. The reversal, that was the bottom reversal. Interesting actually on the weekly chart, because there wasn't a strong trend reversal here yet. So what this is telling me is we are below the orange track line. The dots are getting scarcer here. What would have to happen for me to believe that this is taken a completely turn upwards would be to see more of this. So as you can see here now, this was going down. There weren't really many red dots, but all of a sudden you're seeing the green dots appearing, even though the candles are red. If I saw this pull back down here to around this level again, and one of the green dots on the weekly chart, I probably think, okay, we're not done climbing. I think it was just like a level 1 drop, and we're going to keep climbing back up. At the minute, it's kind of getting weaker because I don't see the dots, but this is going to be the level where you want to keep an eye. Let's zoom in on the daily. So it's funny when you talk about like price action and you're like, no, it can only like go up or down from this point. But it's usually, you know, when I suppose, except for Dodge the minute that's pumping, usually when you look at charts, you're like, okay, so it is at that moment where it's either resistance or support. What are we doing? Are we going to lose it? Are we going to keep it? Are we going to push higher? So it's the same case here. For the daily chart, definitely confirmed reversal. This candle has closed below. This is still showing green. So maybe actually it's not a confirm, because the rule here is it should be 2 candles following the reversal signal that would close. The body should close below the wick or above the wick, depending obviously is it a bullish reversal or a bearish reversal. So this one didn't necessarily. The second one here, well, it's today, isn't it? Yeah, so we'll have to see what it does today, how it behaves today. I still think possibly, you know, that line here, it could chop around here, and it's this moment here when it comes down back down to 1,700, you want to look for what is going to happen around here. This was the, you know, the moment where it was the support level that was broken, and we had that move down, pushed up high here, but it could potentially just here chop here. And then obviously, when is the merge? What date was it? Because it was pushed 4 days forward.
I think it's September 15 or 16 or something, because it's soft merge, so it can happen day early, day later or something like that. So it's not really accurate, but September 15, I think, or 16.
Well, I think for the minute, so I think there is a chance that Ethereum actually will go higher from here on. It will have, like, obviously corrections and some sort of, you know, pullbacks, but I don't see before the news an official merge. I was actually on a discussion panel the other day with some guys, and one of them actually said, look, I'm either playing it to a price point or to the date. And I think it's something to just bear in mind. Obviously, you know, news is always used to manipulate some sort of a price action here. And I'm not saying Vitalik is manipulating this, but what I think is obviously people that are big wallets, whales, people that, you know, have a lot of money to move it, will be playing into that as well. This isn't going to drop any day soon. Not a huge amount, especially since there's at least another 3-4 weeks before the merge happens, unless some bearish news comes out again and they'll say, actually, do you know what, it's not working as it was supposed to be working, we made a mistake, there's some other issues with it, or we're going to push it again. I don't know. Obviously, for the minute, I would assume it could potentially just retrace back down. Now, let's just again quickly check at the emails, because I love to keep it simple. I don't like adding too many variables because you get confused. But this is that apex. Look how we are stuck between the 200, 800 and the 50 on the daily. Don't mind the zigzags, because obviously this was like a weekly price action, and I might actually just get rid of them. I think I was explaining just patterns and how things could play out when it was very, very bearish news. So come back down to the 50 wouldn't be too bad of a scenario. Like I said, just that level here, 1,700. So long the 50 doesn't start curving, you know, that you won't see that, you know, curve down and keeps going up. We'll see that cross. This could be your level of accumulation again for people, you know, to start offloading their bags that I've already, and just use this to trade in that zone. But potentially what I see here is this could even just come down here to 1,800 front run people, but laddering in it around this level and playing it into the news or the date wouldn't be a bad scenario. Amazing, you know, this is going to be a strong resistance because it is the 2,000. It's a very psychological level, first of all, and you can see the two EMAs on the daily, how close they are to that level. Are they going to cross? And they might just basically work as that strong resistance, but I do think we see a push higher for it, possibly even up to the 3,500, up to the 3,000 level minimum for the next couple of weeks. I don't know, is it going to go higher than all-time high? Many are hoping for it. I mean, I don't know, it's everybody's opinion, you know, could turn out to be the right one. I mean, it's not about being right, it's just about making money. So personally, I do think it will retrace back slowly, some level, just a little correction, but it will keep climbing up higher based on the news and the hype that it's been getting at the minute.